The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial when you're ready for that next home loan. Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, and every day at this time, OPMMI. They provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. They do not tell us points paid, points received, or the APR. They tell us the number you need to put in your mortgage calculator to figure out what your principal and interest payment will be. If you don't have a mortgage calculator, shame on you, because we give it to you free every morning. rsrlinks.com/mobile app. rsrlinks.com/mobile app. You get that calculator for free. What did rates do yesterday? Sorry to say, it was almost a clean sweep. Almost all of them were up. We're looking at conventional 30-year fix, 6.729. That was up. Jumbo 30-year fix, 6.759. That was down. FHA 30-year fix, 6.468. That was up. VA 30-year fix, 6.334. That was up. USDA 30-year fix, rural areas, generally no down payment. That was up 6.506. The best loan on the market, the Home Select All-in-One loan. And I'll keep on harping on it. I'm an evangelist. That's the best loan on the market for those people that want to be mortgage free in 8 to 10 years in most instances. No extra payments. In fact, your payments drop every month and you don't have any change in your lifestyle, but you have liquidity. And I like liquidity. In fact, one of our favorite words, safety, liquidity, and return. Those are some of our favorites. So if you want that information, I really like that one. Camera's got me off center today. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, but in any event, let's move right along. Want our thoughts about the market? You can get that all the time. rsrlinks.com/HBOD. That's the Household Board of Directors. rsrlinks.com/HBOD. What are the markets doing today? Well, the S&P 500 is up 12.44. We've got the mortgage bond, the 10-year treasury. That one is down, it's up about 2 basis points. That's up at 4.403. The mortgage bond recovered nicely today. It's down 9 basis points, which means interest rates are up ever so slightly. Not enough for you to even worry about it. What's driving it? Well, we got some reports out today. New home sales, measured signed contracts on new homes, rose 0.6% to a 627,000 unit annualized pace. Median home price was reported at $401,800, which appeared to be a big decline of almost 5% from the previous reading of $422,700. The media is likely going to pick this up, and you know that Diana Olick will be the one to give you this bad information.
Such an idiot. Idiot.
So here's the issue. Median home prices mean absolutely nothing. They don't tell you about home values. It tells you about the mix of homes being sold. So the media is likely to pick this up and say there was a big drop in home prices, but remember, that is median or middle priced homes sold. So the mix of sales has a big impact. And when looking at homes that sold, there were 5,000 less homes that sold above 500,000 and 5,000 more homes that sold between 300,000 and 399,000. Because of the mix, the median price was dragged lower. There were 511,000 new homes for sale at the end of June, which is the highest number since 2007. But a lot of that is just air. Only 119,000 are completed and move-in ready, while 121,000 have not even been started, and 271,000 are under construction. Go and how would you like to buy that house that hasn't even been started yet? Initial jobless claims. The BLS reported that initial jobless claims measures individuals filing for unemployment benefits for the very first time, fell 4,000 to a very low 217,000. Lowest reading since April after a string of relatively higher figures. Clearly, layoffs remain muted currently. Continuing claims, however, are still elevated. Highest level since 2021. They rose 4,000 to 1.955 million. This was the 9th report in a row where continuing claims were above 1.9 million, while layoffs were lower, as evidenced by the lower initial jobless claims figure. Once a worker is let go, it's clearly harder to find a job because there is less hiring and they're staying on benefits for a longer period of time. That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You got the phone, make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.